This is Cronkite News.
Good afternoon and welcome to this Cronkite News Noon Update. I'm Shannon Scher. Thanks for joining us. Cronkite News is dedicated to tracking heroin's hold on Arizona. As the problem continues to grow across the state, even small rural towns like Payson are trying to combat heroin use among their youth. Because of its smaller population, though, Payson is taking a community-based approach to the issue by holding town meetings where help is brought to those in need. For schools, to healthcare institutions, to religious organizations, the town is coming together to tackle a heroin problem that the mayor says is a frightening one.
The evolution of how a person devolves from that to being willing to trade family, friends, money, steal from grandma, do whatever they have to do to get that next buzz is a really, really scary phenomenon.
The next town meeting is slated for mid-April, where even more organizations will be available for families and addicts looking to help in overcoming this deadly addiction. We've been tracking its move through the legislature, and now this evening is Governor Doug Ducey's deadline to take action on a bill that would require law enforcement agencies to keep the names of officers involved in deadly force incidents private for 2 months. An officer's name could be released before the 60 days if the police officer has been arrested, the criminal investigation is complete, the officer gives written consent, or if the next of kin or the chief executive officer gives written consent if the officer is incapacitated or dead. The bill has already been approved by the legislature, but now Ducey can either sign it, veto it, or let it become law without his approval today. Deciding who gets water rights has been an ongoing battle here in Arizona, and this has become an even bigger issue for one of the Arizona state's rural areas. We take you to Greenlee County, where some of the major farming families received a letter from the lawyers of the Gila River Indian community. This letter told them to immediately discontinue watering parts of their land. Attorneys argue that farmers have been drilling water that could be coming from the Gila River itself, but for some, like the Tyler Farm, this ban includes 300 acres of their own land and well water they have been using for over 5 decades.
The farm itself has been going in the red the last few years by $1,000 to $5,000 a year.
We'll bring you more on this issue and what is being done to determine where the well water is coming from tonight at 5. Budget cuts are leading to the end of heroin education in some classrooms. Tonight at 5, we'll continue our coverage tracking heroin's hold on Arizona and where these programs are being cut that keep your students safe. And springtime weather brings bees to the valley, but this tiny insects industry could have a big impact on our state. That's it for this Cronkite News Noon Update. For Arizona's top headlines, head to CronkiteNewsOnline.com. We'll see you tonight at 5 on Arizona PBS 8 HD.